Peace to all my seers, y'all. So today it's going to be a little bit different for me because there's an energy weighing over me, right? And I usually don't do these types of readings, but I gotta be honest with y'all. If I must keep it 150, I get energy from a lot of different things, from a lot of different people, right? Celebrities are not exempt. I just try not to base readings around that because you know that's not what this is all about. But today, I was definitely pushed here. I was pushed here maybe a few weeks ago to do a reading on Kanye West, right? And I think I'm still going to do that. But today, this is about Mr. Will Smith, all right? First of all, let me start this off by saying I don't find anything funny or entertaining or amusing about what happened. That situation is completely, it's not funny. It's not something that should be passed around like a blunt. Everybody get a hit. It's not funny. And I'm saying that because, when I did look at it, I felt a whole whiff of energy go through my body. And it's been stuck on me ever since. So I couldn't go throughout the rest of my day without getting this off of me, right? So I pulled in Will Smith's energy. And I damn near want to cry. That man is going through something. And I feel like we find it amusing to laugh at other people's pain while we wait for the rest of the world to have compassion for ours. You know what I'm saying? Like what this man is going through, people don't see it. The only reason why people see half of the things they see, of course, because it's in the public's eye. But it's not fair to walk around acting like these people don't have feelings, they don't have emotions, and they're robots. They're not. They're just like you and me. They get mad, they get upset, they go through shit, they get angry, they react, they respond. You understand what I'm saying? Like we can't afford to talk about these celebrities because we do shit in the marketplaces, in the beauty salons, in the barbershops, in the Gucci stores. We do shit. And we talking about he's tasteless. He's classless. Why? Because he had a moment. Does that make him tasteless and classless? That defines the rest of his life. Y'all need to stop that shit. This man is going through something. You got the Five of Pentacles, the artist. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Strength, the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the Four of Cups with the Whale. And then you have the Seven of Cups, all right? With the Three of Wands on the top of this deck and the Hangman on the bottom of this deck. This man, a lot of shit is catching up to him. This is what I pick up from this energy. A lot of things is catching up to Will Smith. And as he looked back on his past, he realizes that he was not the person that he should have been years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. Okay? He wasn't the man he's supposed to have been. Regardless of what other people think, this man he didn't spend a lot of time at home with this Five of Pentacles energy. He was always on the go. All right? He didn't spend a lot of time at home. He was always on the go. Okay? Because he was thinking about himself. So all of that has come back now to haunt him. A lot of that's come back to haunt him. People get older. You calm down. And then at some point in time, you grow up. Everything stopped being about you all of a sudden at some point, And so now this man is not, he's feeling like he owes a lot in return to his family. And y'all got to think about this. I'm not trying to be funny because I'm emotional right now because I'm picking up his energy. This is emotional. This man is in pain. His family is in pain. His wife is in pain. These people are hurting with this Ten of Swords energy. And they got to get in front of the camera and pretend like ain't none of this shit happening. So y'all don't know what the fuck these people be bottling up. This man is bottled up with a bunch of shit. And it had nothing to do particularly with just Chris Rock. This is about everything else that has went on in this man's life, in his marriage, okay? He's had other women. And everybody is talking this out, or however you say that guy's name, or August Alsina, I don't even know. I think that's how you say it. But the problem is Will have had his share of women too, with this Queen of Wands energy, okay? in his marriage. He's brought other people in this marriage. It wasn't just Jada. You understand what I'm saying? So people doing all of this talking, and not having no type, they don't stop to think about any of this stuff. They don't care. It's like, oh, I could laugh at them because they're in the public eye. Ha, 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 ha. Did you see that? That's not funny, y'all. These are people with feelings. It's not funny. These people are hurting. They hurt. There's a lot of things that Will Smith wish he could go back and fix and change with this Five of Wands energy and this Ace of Wands energy. But he cannot. He can't turn back the hands of time. So now he's in a serious conversion with himself. Because of some of the things that he's did, he's trying to turn over a new leaf. He's trying to do things different in his life. But he's constantly haunted by his past. By his past. With this Five of Pentacles energy, the Artist, and the Nine of Cups. He's blaming himself for a lot of the things that's going on in his home, his marriage, and his family. All right? And they no disrespect to this man, but they have a gay son. Okay? If I'm not mistaken, I believe this is the couple that does have a gay son. Unless I'm thinking about, I think that this is Will Smith. All right? And Jada. But at the end of the day, nobody wants to have to deal with that. Nobody wants to have to deal with that. And my apologies if this is not his family that's coming to me. All right? About the child or whatever. But either way it goes, there's a lot of pain in this family, even with the children. All right? At one point in time, this man may have even felt rejected with his children because of some of the things they have seen go on in that house, or because of him always being on the go, always being on the go. You understand what I'm saying? This man is going through a serious transformation right now. So he's feeling very conflicted within himself. So this is not funny. This is not funny. You know, why is the Five of Pentacles here for Will Smith and his energy? You have the Lovers. You have the Lovers. You have the Nine of Swords. And you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Again, everybody knows that Jada and Will has had an open marriage. That's not even nothing. That's not ain't nothing surprising or shocking or no, there's no revelation behind that. All right? But now this man has to look back on that and say, damn, was that such a wise and bright idea to do that to our marriage? See, he got to go back and think about all of that. That's causing that man a lot of damn stress. It's causing his wife a lot of stress. All right? You don't get alopecia out the blue. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to have a transparent moment. Why this ain't funny. And even if it wasn't this, it still would be funny. I had alopecia as a young girl. I started getting alopecia when I was about 12, 13. I didn't have it all over my head, but I had it like maybe in a spot, a small area back there. Nobody else could see it, but I had it. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't get that unless you're stressing really bad. You're going through a lot of heavy burdens. There's a lot going on with you in order to trigger your nervous system so that your hair will fall out like that. Alopecia is a nervous condition. It's dealing with your nervous system. Okay? It don't mean that you're sick, but it is a condition dealing with your health. It's called stress. It's called crying every night. It's called not being happy. That's what that shit is called. It's called dealing with a bunch of anxiety all the motherfucking time. That's what it's called. And people think that this shit is not a laughing matter. It's really not. And one thing I really wish our people would not do, and I know ain't nothing I can do about it, because to each their own. I ain't telling nobody how to, to react to nothing. To each his own, but I'm just going to give my opinion at this point. That we find joy and pass it around other people's pain, other people's trauma, all this drama that goes on with other people. We feel, it's like we get a sense of pleasure out of that. Guilty pleasure. It's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just sitting there looking at my timeline on Facebook like, yo, it's going to be one of them days, one of them weeks. I'm just not even going to fool with Facebook. If I do, I'm going to go post my little stuff and be out of there. I ain't even, because it's sad. We will pass around that, but we won't pass around nothing positive going on in our own community. You understand what I'm saying? And then the minute you pass around something somebody's doing that's positive, it turns into jealousy and hatred. You get 2 likes. You get 1 comment. Oh, good job. Or none at all. And I'm not saying that people deserve, that the people should be out here looking for that. I'm just saying how we operate. This is about how we operate. You know what I'm saying? A person could say they got a job at Church's Chicken. 500 people going to say congratulations. A person could come on here and say, hey, I started my own business. I got my own clothing store. Crickets. That's how we wired. That's retarded, y'all. Do we see what we do to each other? Do we see how we're programmed? Why is this artist here for? Will Smith. You have to pay the King of Swords, y'all. This man is in a lot of hurt, pain, and regret. And a lot of it is he has to now look at what his wife is going through. Her pain. And again, he can't get out that past. He can't get out of that past of realizing the part he played in this situation being what it is in his family life, his marriage, okay, his internal situation. All right. So he's looking back. He's not looking forward. He's looking back. He's trying to fix or mend some things. All right. So yes, he's on the defense. He's on the defense with this 5 of Wands. Him and Jada, they wasn't getting along like that. Will was out doing whatever the fuck Will wanted to do. Okay? That's what Will was doing. But then, and there ain't no excuse, but, Jada at some point said, okay, well, shit. I'm going to take one for the team too then. You know what I'm saying? But all of this rivalry and chaos going on, y'all don't know what them people got going on at home. And I'm telling you right now, it's some shit that they're going through at home. It's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety going on at this home between Will and Jada. All right? All that fighting and arguing they used to do. Because it's right here. All the fighting and arguing that they've done. All right? It's there. Okay? And it's also interference. A lot of interference is there. But now Will Smith is trying to... These two, it's like they were growing apart. You understand? But trying to keep it together. This is what they're doing. Trying to keep it together. Because of all of the years they done put into this. They don't want to throw that away. They don't want to throw that away. But there's a sense of coldness. There's a sense of coldness there. But ain't nobody else gonna fuck with them. You understand? It's that energy of, yeah, we go through our shit. We got our issues. But that's between us and anybody on the outside. You gonna fuck around and you gonna catch this sword. You understand what I'm saying? Don't make a king have to come off his throne. All right? Don't make a king have to come off his throne. But these people are going through shit. You understand? So, yeah. Now this man is trying to fix and repair a lot. He's trying to tie up a lot of loose ends. All right? Why is this 9 of Cups here for Will Smith? Say husband's calling in quantum energy. Will Smith, give me clarity, energy, and the messages of the 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here? I'm sorry, y'all. This is weighing on me, though. All in my heart chakra is pulling on me so hard. You know what I'm saying? This man has been beating himself up for some time, quite some time. You know what I'm saying? And then we forget that these people have, Will Smith juggled. He juggled a lot. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? When he should have been at home, he wasn't a lot of times. With the strength, this 2 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups and the King of Wands. He was doing his own thing. All right? And there was an ego issue. He had an ego. It was all about him. He didn't care. I'm not going to say he didn't care, but it was one of those things that, I've been running this show this long and I ain't about to stop now. It was a very, very, Will Smith was very selfish. It just is what it is. All of that is eating away at him now in his life. Those tears that man was shedding had nothing to do with that award. It had nothing to do with his reaction. I'm gonna tell you something. That man, his wife's feelings wasn't just hurt. It was when he looked at her, the tears that he had to see her cry from losing her hair, not just being stressed out and going through all of this. People sometimes come, they come back to the ranch, y'all. Sometimes they come back to the ranch. And those memories come back to them like, damn. It's self-reflection. That's this moon energy, Piscean energy. He had to do a lot of self-reflecting when he, you look at things from a different eye. Yeah, and when that intuitive sense kick in and you come out of this ego with this King of Wands and this the strength energy and the Nine of Cups energy and the Two of Pentacles, when you come out of that, it's all about me as attitude. When you know that it's other people involved in your bullshit and you're not recognizing how it affects everybody else around you. You feel like as long as I'm doing this and as long as that's good, no. That shit affects you emotionally too, energetically, as well as mentally with this Two of Pentacles energy. You know what I'm saying? With time, this man had to grow. At some point, Will is going through a transformation, y'all. He's going through a transformation. Am I looking at the Hermit? I'm looking at the Hermit. He's going through an awakening of himself. He's going through an awakening of his purpose. He's going through a transformation of who he is. This man is rediscovering himself. Will Smith have not always known himself. He thought he did, but now he's realizing, damn, I didn't know shit. I didn't know myself. I didn't know my real place in this life, my real purpose in this life, because I spent most of my time pretending to be other people. But now I'm tired of this shit. I just want to be me now. Who am I? Now he's saying that he wasn't the greatest person in the world in this relationship. He just wasn't. He wasn't the worst, but he wasn't the greatest either. You understand? This ego was crazy. And we just talked about that. I just talked about that. I want to say maybe in my last reading or reading before my last or whatever, that ego is not always bad when it's balanced. You need that. But Will had a lot of it. He did. But in his defense, he was a single man for a long time. And then you date, you get married. You the hottest damn thing out here damn near. You done had TV shows. You done made plenty of freaking money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know who you are. You a celebrity. So you always got to put on this face that life is good. You always got to walk around with this smile that everything is perfect when shit is something else going on. You become that person you pretend to be after so long. You got to it's like taking on a mask, a costume. You take it on, you put it off. That's the Two of Pentacles energy. You take it on, you put it off. This strength energy. Okay, you can't really be yourself, but when you become this person so full of yourself after so long that it becomes a problem, and that's this King of Wands energy. All right, the King and the Queen of Wands is out here. All right, and so I want to say that there was not an angel in either one of these situations, but at the same time, once this marriage, became solidified in what it was, that shit wasn't what it was supposed to be for a long time. I don't give a fuck what it looked like on the outside. It was all a mask. It was all poker. You know what I'm saying? But Will Smith is going through a transformation within himself. He's seeing himself. He's dealing with his Lilith, his dark side. And that dark side sometimes is ugly as fuck. We could look at this and be like, damn, I'm flat. But that dark side might turn into a whole nother beast when you're looking at that. So this man got a lot going on. And when he saw that look on his wife's face, yes, that made him flip the script and change directions in how he was trying to handle that. He was trying to hold himself back. But when he looked at his wife, he felt like it was his obligation and his duty. Because now this man has gotten to a place to where he's finding purpose on a whole nother plateau in a way that he's never found purpose before. You understand what I'm saying? These transformations are serious. And I don't think people realize that. Y'all think these people don't go through that because they celebrities? They get to go through spiritual transformations and awakenings. We all go through it. A lot of people deny theirs. And when you try to deny it, tear your ass up. It's that this man recognizes his transformation. He can't explain it. He probably don't even know that's what it is. You understand? He probably don't even know that's what it is. He talking about he was crying because he had an opportunity to play Venus and Serena. That ain't what that man was crying about. He was crying because he feel like he may have failed in a lot of ways as a father and a husband, y'all. This is what this energy is saying to me. Why is this Ace of Wands here for Will Smith? You got Temperance in reverse. What did I just tell y'all? This man feel like he had no balance in his life. He did not balance this situation the way he should have. You understand? So he had the opportunity. He had the rope to go to take the lead. And he didn't lead his family the way that he should have led it. The way now he feels he should have led it. It was other lovers involved. Okay? Other people involved. You know, y'all know what they was doing. They was all over the place in that marriage with this Five of Wands energy. We all know that. But see, now he's looking back like, man, I should have just did things different. I shouldn't have been this way. I was an asshole. I shouldn't have been so much of an asshole. I was selfish. He's not going to come out in public and say that. But that man got all this shit bottled up. Y'all don't know the tears he's seen his wife cry. He held back with that August situation. Why? Because regardless of whether it was a public thing or not, whatever he was doing to her, don't nobody know the tears he's seen her cry. What he's put that woman through. The stuff she had to put up with. It's not one-sided at all. Nothing one-sided about it. Their relationship was extremely imbalanced. And a lot of the imbalance, it was coming from the way he was doing things. He wasn't spiritually and mentally and energetically imbalanced the way he should have been. Because he wasn't even there as much as he should have, the way he should have. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Jada wasn't with some of it, but at some point in time, there's no woman that want to keep sharing her man. That's going to turn into a problem at some point. Okay? Vice versa. At some point, yeah. You know? So, irregardless of now, he wants to do things different. So, Will Smith getting ready to come out of this acting shit. He's getting ready to walk away from film, camera. He's going to start turning down offers to be in movies. He's getting ready to shift and go in a different direction in his life. Because he done had his share of fame. He don't even want this shit no more. Mark my word. Wait till y'all see. Y'all see, he's going to start pushing away from this limelight now. Because he's getting ready to go in another direction in his life. Why is this Five of Wands here? Clarify the Five of Wands, sacred ancestors. Going in the quantum energy for Will Smith. Power of the universe. The energy and the messages of the Five of Wands. I still feel like I want to cry, y'all. My heart chakra and my solar plexus is on fire. And I want to say even I'm feeling something in my sacral area. You understand? Why is this Five of Wands here? You have the sun. Okay? The Five of Wands and the sun. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot of things that they're covering up still. As far as how they're getting along at home. There's still a lot of chaos. Still a lot of it. But I feel like a lot of this chaos is coming from, you know, these transformations that Will is going through within himself. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing himself. This is really all about him. This is really all about him. Like, it's almost like somebody turns on a light bulb and he's just like, damn. You know, I gotta do something different. He's not happy with himself at this point in time. See, Will Smith have a gorgeous smile. Very handsome man, but within, that man is fighting a battle that most people will never know. You understand what I'm saying? People will never know the battle this man is fighting because he's fighting one. Oh, he's fighting one, and it showed. It came out. And what happened, what y'all saw was something within him that's being exposed. And I'm picking up something about him and Chris Rock, okay? I feel like Chris Rock got an issue with Jada. He don't like her. I don't think he's liked her. I don't think he's liked her for a while, okay? He may have pretended to or acted like he's okay with it, but there's something else, more to this. There's more to this situation between these two, okay? I I feel like that what Chris Rock did was really a jab. He tried to make it seem like it was just a small joke, but no, it was a jab. It was a jab. Because there's things that that man may know about this relationship. Something about him, it's like he despises something about when it comes to that marriage. All right. So from what I've seen people in the public say, they say that Chris Rock has always joked negatively about women of color. Okay. I don't watch his stand-up comedy, so I can't speak on that. But what I will say is that this energy that's coming to me, it kind of makes sense. Okay. It kind of makes sense that, yeah, I feel like Will Smith now is coming into more an enlightenment of who he is as a person. Not just personality and character, but his foundation with this tower energy here. Scorpio energy, Aries energy with that tower. There it is, the Ace of Swords. I feel like he's coming to a different sort of accurate knowledge of himself as a man, an Aboriginal man of color. So he's starting to look at people, look at things a lot different. This is what this is. He's having an enlightened perspective on a lot of things in a different way now. You know what I'm saying? See, it's not about fun and games and being rich no more and being the most popular to him anymore. Because he's already been there and done that. He's at a different place in his life now. He's taken a lot of things, and now he's realized he's taken a lot of things for granted. His mother, you know, his wife, his other women in his past. He's taken a lot of things for granted. He spent his time not appreciating and valuing who he was as a individual, an ancient individual, where he comes from, his ancient existence, his Akashic DNA. See, he hasn't even learned to appreciate all that stuff now. But see, now all that stuff is hitting him at one time. And this is that spiritual awakening or that transformation that he's going through. This is what's causing that chaos in him. And I don't even think the man knows he's even going through this. Pobrecito, I don't think he even realized that's what it is. For real, though. This is why it's good to keep readers, y'all. People who can help you get through these types of things. Don't think just because these people are celebrities, they don't go through this shit. Yes, they do. You know, tell me why the Queen of Wands, him, and I want to say they go through it probably more than anybody because they spend most of their time in front of everybody. So they don't get a chance to cry and bitch and complain like we do. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you've seen a celebrity on social media complaining like half of the people you connected to do every day. You will lose all kind of respect for them. Like, get your crying, you know? Tell me why this Queen of Wands energy is here for Will Smith, sacred ancestors, to the cosmos. What is the energy and the messages of the Queen of Wands for Will Smith? Get clarity, the power of the universe. This man is begging his wife for forgiveness damn near every day for a lot of shit. A lot of shit. It's a lot of shit that comes along with this. You have the Star and the Ace of Swords. Again, now he's learning. See, Will has gone. He's having an ego death. He's that transformation. Part of that transformation is an ego death because you have the Ace of Swords and the Star here with the Queen of Wands. See, now he's starting to look at women in general. Okay, because this is definitely him and Jada's energy, the King and Queen of Wands. Okay. He's begging her for I just said this shit. He's begging her for forgiveness every day because of the things that he realizes he's done. Some of the things he said to her. Some of his attitude adjustments. The way that he did things. His root chakra was completely... When it came down to making money, it was all good. But when it came down to, you know, just because a person make a good actor or actress or a good entertainer don't mean they make a good mate, husband or wife. Right? Will struggled with being a family man in a lot of areas because he needed to learn how to sit down. He didn't know how to do that. He always had to be go. You understand what I'm saying? He's now at this point in time, he's telling his wife, listen, I know why you've said this. I know why you've done that. I know why this is. See, now he's becoming a lot more supportive and understanding of how she feels. What's on her mind? What's going on with her? This has taught him a whole lesson about a lot of things. All right. And I also want to talk about, you know, this movie that I haven't seen it, but I want to say him playing somebody's father. I don't recall a lot of movies he's played in to where he's actually been the star father. You know, I mean, yeah, he played in Ali, but Ali, you know, he was all over the place with women too. So that kind of matched his real lifestyle. All right. But I suppose in this Venus and Serena movie, what I do know about them as individuals is that their parents were religious. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. So, you know, the father was there for his daughters, and he had to protect them in a way that, you know, you can only protect your daughters if you're there. You understand what you can only protect the women in your family or your family if you're there. So I feel like a lot of that, y'all, I'm about to cry. I'm sorry. I feel like a lot of that hit home with Will playing that part in that movie. That movie became personal to him in his real life. And a lot of people, let's see, the Empress, what I tell you, it took him back to his own mother, how he should have appreciated things about that in a different light. Then he's looking at his wife having his children. Okay, so there's a lot of things. This man has come to a whole different level of respect for women. That old Will is gone. He's going through a transformation on some real stuff, y'all. This man is hurting. He is. He's apologizing to his wife all the time. So for him to look over at her and see, you know, and I feel like even if, you know, what fueled it was, you know, the fact that it hurt her. But to see her hurt, it was personal, as it should have been. And I'm going to tell you, 10 years ago, Will probably wouldn't have did that. Because he would have still been in this energy right here with the ego. All right. Oh, man, you know, he ain't mean nothing bad. Laughed it off. Even if he would have felt something behind it, that reaction wouldn't have happened. But he's in a different place now. He's in a different time, in a different place, in a different space. Them transformations is a motherfucker, y'all. I'm telling you. Why is this Ten of Swords here for Will Smith? That man is burdened. That whole relationship is burdened. All of it. You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Ten of Cups. That relationship with Will and Jada, I feel like they're still together, you know, just to, you know, because just to keep it together. This is more of a, this is not, it's almost like I'm going to stay here, but we didn't came too far. We might as well just stick this shit out. We both, you know, got one foot in the grave, one foot out. Ain't no sense in us walking away from this. You know, I feel like there's a lot of love and emotion there, but I feel like there's a lot that has went on between those two, and now it has completely killed the bond, you know, that they maybe at one point in time may have had. So now I feel like their marriage is an arrangement. You know, it's not what everybody it's not that I'm in love with you situation. I don't see that. Okay, I see the Ten of Swords with the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Cups. They're staying together for their children. They're staying together for their families. They're staying together for everything they built. But with the Seven of Swords there, that relationship is not what it appears to be on the outs. You understand? So this would definitely explain why there's so much tension built up, you know, and there's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot built up in that relationship. And I feel like Will is feeling it even more harder than Jada. All right. Because this is his energy that I'm pulling. And all this shit is coming out because of his energy. All right. So he's feeling it. He's hurting a lot, way on a deeper, much deeper level than she is. She's hurting, but it's more so him. Definitely. Yeah. So they definitely are feeling like, you know, we already done established this. We might as well, shit, I ain't going nowhere. There's a level of, you know what I'm saying? But this is not what it looks like on the outside. And I'm going to just say that. All right. There's a lot of secrets that was revealed in that relationship. A lot of unbelievable shit. A lot of unbelievable shit that they would just sweep it under the rug and we just gonna act like this shit didn't even happen. Okay. So yeah. All right. They're probably not even sleeping in the same bed. Okay. So a lot of what y'all see between them two is for the camera. All right. But I do definitely feel like there's a lot of anguish, a lot of anger, a lot of tension, a lot of hurt, a lot of secrets, a lot of lies, a lot of bullshit, a lot of betrayal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of apologizing, a lot of guilt. Just, oh my goodness, this is a lot, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm surprised ain't nobody. I ain't gonna even say that. Tell me why strength is here. Strength is out here twice. Strength, look at this. Strength is out here twice. It is coming out with the Three of Wands because they're both holding back from leaving each other. And the Eight of Cups. They're both holding back from leaving each other. This relationship is more than likely it's not a marriage. All right. It's not a marriage. It's an arrangement at this point. All right. And they're both trying to hold on to this and keep it together. This is what this is. So there's a lot of hurt and pain and anguish. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just not the time. When people are going through these sorts of changes, things are not what they used to be. Those uncomfortable emotions start taking you over. You start getting, you start becoming taunted by your past and your past actions and things that happen from, that's a lot of shit. A lot of all this regret and turmoil. Yeah, this man is going through it. And I'm telling you, he's getting ready to start rejecting film offers and turning down all kind of shit. He's getting ready to say, fuck these lights, cameras, and action. I'm sick of this shit. I'd rather just go ahead and drive for Uber or either hire or buy some cars and start my own Uber car. Because this shit, that man is fed up and he's tired and he's done with this shit. He's tired. Then they got to get on the internet. They family got to see the shit floating around. Their kids got to see. People, we could be some cold-hearted motherfuckers because we don't think about that. Tell me why this Queen of Pentacles energy is here. All right. For Will Smith's energy, sacred ancestors. Tell me why Will Smith. The Magician. Okay. I think Will Smith want to save his marriage. I think he does want to save his marriage. But there's some things that's going on to where it's like Jada like, look, Will, we already done discussed this and listen, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She's tired. He's tired. They both tired. They both done been through a lot of things together. They done put each other through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And Jada done suffered a lot emotionally in this marriage. She's definitely suffered a lot. A lot of loneliness, a lot of feeling like she was just married on paper, you know. A lot of that. A lot of that, you know. Yeah. So anyway, why is this Four of Cups here? I also feel like this Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some things going on too. They could be also staying together as well. So, you know, to keep the finances in a stable place from splitting finance, having that financial problem, splitting in marriage and all that stuff. They have a lot of assets together. Of course, they've been together long enough. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles and the Magician, they don't want the headache. They don't want the headache of dealing with all the mind games, the bullshit, the manipulation of the public. And if they ever were to get a divorce, they would secretly do that shit. Trust me, they would. Tell me why this Four of Cups energy is here. And I don't see that divorce happening. All right. The Hermit. Yes, Will Smith is definitely undergoing some things. He's undergoing some serious transformations. He is, y'all. That situation is really not funny. And it's not even something that we should even be passing around and making jokes. That's not funny. Y'all can really, really, really hurt people. I don't think y'all realize how harsh the public can be to a lot of celebrities. We keep forgetting these people are just like us. You know what I'm saying? This man is ashamed. He's embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to talk. He don't want to be bothered. This man is going through something serious. Undergoing this transformation. When your ancestors start tapping on your shoulder And a lot of times people don't know what it is that's going on with them. Because hell, I didn't at first. I thought something was wrong with me and everybody else did too. But voila. It was the ancestors. But look at me now. I got it together. I'm on the right path. I'm doing me. I'm in a better place. I'm calm. I'm feeling good. You know, I'll still cuss your ass out though. But I'm feeling good outside of that. But this right here, the Hermit in the Four of Cups, this man is just really, he's getting ready to go to a severe isolation moment. So Will Smith is getting ready to walk away from a lot of shit. It's like he's getting ready to go bury his head in the sand. He's getting ready to go through that isolating moment, that hermit mode. He's getting ready to do that. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here for this energy. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here for this energy. Sacred Ancestors. Somebody could be, okay, let me get back to that. So why is the Seven of Cups energy here for Will Smith? Why is the Seven of Cups energy here? Power to the universe, calling in quantum energy. Seven of Cups for Will Smith. Power to the universe. That man don't want to let go. He don't want to lose his marriage. He don't want to lose his wife. He don't want to lose his marriage. He don't. He's willing to fight for her. He's willing to build up that trust again with her. He's trying to rebuild himself up to let her know, I will fight for you with this Five of Wands and this Sun energy. And I don't give a damn what nobody think, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. I will let the world know that I will fight for you. Okay? This is him making up for all the shit that he feels he did wrong in the past to this relationship. Because he was not there emotionally for this woman. He wasn't there. Wasn't there for her emotionally, and half of the time he wasn't there physically, okay? And he just wasn't there. He was moving around doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? He was married and single at the same damn time. You feel me? So that's the part of a lot of celebrities we don't get to see, because when we see them, they're always in this mode right here. You know, that happy life, happy wife, we're rich, and you know, we got everything, all our assets with the Seven of Pentacles energy, but that's not what this is all about. Why is this whale energy here? That's not what it was all about. Tell me why the whale is here. Sacred Ancestors. Yes, this man definitely, yeah, he's getting ready to get out of the limelight, y'all. Y'all can hang it up for Will Smith. This last movie might be the last thing y'all see him in, okay, for the rest of his life. He might be done with this shit for real. I think he wants to be done with this. This is what this is looking like. And for the whale energy, you have the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Yes. Yes, I feel like this is definitely an energy of him recovering. He's definitely going through something to recover emotionally, mentally. Definitely mentally. Definitely mentally. That man got a lot on his mind. He does. He has a lot on his mind. So I feel like he's going to probably go take a vacation after this and go somewhere by himself on an island somewhere, or somewhere where it's warm in a tropical area, and just get himself together, because he's tired of bottling in his fucking emotions. He tired of that. That man tired of that shit. He tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's damn near like he just basically is, and it's not just that. It's like him rediscovering himself, realizing who he is as a man of color. Not saying he hasn't always had some sense of himself, because he has. But it gets deeper when you start going through that spiritual transformation. You start to see your Akashic records. You start to see who you go back into that ancient ancestry of yourself. And it's just like, you know what? I need to start seeing women of color different. Not just my wife, but all women. All women need to be right here. It's time for me to fix my breastplate and be that knight and that king and that emperor. And I need to protect my women. I need to protect my family first, and then everybody. And I feel like Will Smith is just, at this point, he probably just tired of black women being a butt of jokes, period. Everybody got a joke about a black woman. And he's just tired of the degrading. He's tired of it. And then you're going to, at the same time, that's his wife, and she does have a medical condition, But I feel like definitely this man is just tired of everybody. He's tired of the limelight. He's tired of the fans. He's tired of the circular, the bullshit shenanigans on the internet. He's tired of it all, y'all. That man want to be somewhere, and he just want to go isolate himself and get away from it all. This shit is like a nightmare to him. And I don't think people even realize how serious and severe this is. This is not a joke. It's not funny. It's really not. You know, it's not funny. It's not. This man is angry. He's hurting. That he even allowed people to see him in that light, but at the same time, he don't care. Because he just like, you know what? Y'all gonna learn today to leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm not that one. I don't know who y'all thought I was, but that ain't. You know, it's just the man just ain't in the mood. He's hurting, y'all. The nine of wands. That man is hurting. Hurting. He's defensive, but he got to pretend like everything is all good when he get in the face of the public. He's tired, y'all. That man, and I don't even want to say this, but I feel like a part of him is damn near like, I just want to just say fuck all this shit. That man might be at a place where he might even want to, you know what I'm saying? Might even be partially thinking about hurting himself. Okay? Because it's a lot going on with that. It's a lot going on with that. His privacy is not protected. His space is not protected. It's like your family can't even be protected because somebody always got something to say. That man is tired, y'all. He is. Have a little sympathy. And what's sad is that he gotta hide all this shit, bottle up all his feelings about what's going on with him. But he's tired now. He's tired of the poker face. He's tired of being the bigger person. He's flipping the script with this hangman now. He's really flipping the script because at this point now, he knows that, you know, he needs to come back and redeem himself from the type of man he was, maybe to his mom, to his father. I mean, as a father, to his wife, to the women in his life with this Empress energy here. And I also feel like there could be something going on with his mother. That lady could be sick. All right. And that's what I was going to say earlier. He could be taking care of somebody in his family. And it could definitely very well be his mother. That lady could be sick or have something going on with her. You know, there could be some issues going on where he may feel like, you know, he might lose his mother. I'm getting a lot of different energy from this shit. But there's a lot going on in this. OK, so get that man some sympathy, y'all. That's all I got to say. On that note, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Become a seer. If you want to support my channel, my Cash App information will be at the bottom. If you want to look into any of my products, any of my books, all of that will be at the bottom. Please comment. Leave your thoughts. Like, share. Again, subscribe. Other than that, if you need a personal reading, you can email me. All that information will be there. Or you can catch me on Facebook. On that note, y'all know what it is. She out. Peace.